Oh, okay, we're already live. I see. You know what I'll do first? Hello, it's already live like this, lively like this. I'll be on in a bit. Let me just send this to the channel. Let me also make a post on Instagram as well. All right. Right. Let's get through this. What's going on? I'm doing 2 trading card commissions. 2 trading cards commissions for 2 dice stripes. All right. For 2 dice stripes. What's going on out there? All right. This is a OC original character created in the Final Fantasy video game. Right? Let's see if there's actual Final Fantasy 14 video game. We see from the customer commissioner. We're doing that, and then we're also going to be drawing a predator as a trade with Rhino Arts. You can follow Rhino Arts on Instagram. RYNOARTS Instagram. I am deciding which number of microns to use. I think 0.8 might be 2 thickenings, but I'll hold on to it just for now. I'm gonna try a 1 and see how that goes. Oh, do I end it there or do I end it there? Oh, dang it, I don't know. Okay, we'll do a 0.5 though. So let me OBS on. Thank you. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Do I have everything? 8.2. Where? Okay, I need to, I need to bring this window down. I need my preview. I need my preview. Okay. Now what we'll do is let's do a 0-1 just to be super safe. The thing with the surface on this trading card, it spreads the ink. Spreads the ink a bit, so microns, the ink gets spread a bit, so the number you're using is just ends up being slightly thicker. Uh, oh, something. Oh, sorry, I'm still getting used to all of this stuff. What? I gotta send it to that too? Hmm. Sorry about that. Let us get this going. Let us. I think our line makes for easier to read line. Although the 0-3, these two on the bottom were 0-5. Just a little bit too thick, but I think 0-3 is good. It's gonna do the job. Watch while out running errands. We'll work on Sewer Boys 2 tonight. Hello, Bob. How's it going? It's errand time for Bob Kirthy, currently at 5:09 p.m. PST. Tune in tonight for Bob's Errands. You know the deal with these, Bob. These are this one and another one. I got this other one too, the Predator. Trading card commissions. I have one more page to finish of the heavy metal to ink. Then after that, we'll have to scan and color them. I can get that going this weekend. Bob, I hope you had a that's not that good. Hope you had a good holiday. It looks like you did. Started listening to music through my phone, so I'm using earbuds. It's previously I was using my headphones. Didn't quite care for that. I didn't quite care for that. Okay. 03. And then after I'm done with the comic book, heavy metal, then I can go back to Super Boys. This past week I spent a little bit of time on Super Boys. I was working on the what was I doing? Revising the thumbnail, and then being okay with it, that I decided to bring that over and expand it onto the final size. And then now I can figure out the pencils. The last panel I don't have thumbnailed out, laid out yet. I have a really rough of the layout, but I think I'm gonna use that. I'm pretty happy with what I have there. I'm content enough that I can continue what I had planned for that. Now let me see if I want to add the bottom teeth. This particular commission was heavily customer sent a good amount of reference and a fairly thorough description of the pose. The reference also included notes on the characteristics of this character, which I need to look at, because I just want to make sure, but I think I got it. Just don't assume. Just make sure and look at the reference. Okay. See, okay, got it. Right. This 01 is acting like a 3. It's 05. Oh no, where did I 10? Let's just try this 10, right? Let's see. Then we go back to 005 just to knock this down just slightly. And then we can just add, should we go with 101? Some background. Graphic just to add variety of lines. Just break the space, the monotonous space of the background. I like to look at the other screen, or let's look at the screen to see if it's almost like looking at it in different eyes. Maybe we can use the 005, excuse me, for the rest of the background. Yeah, I've been looking at some Topi. I'm trying to incorporate that Topi into the heavy metal, but I didn't do it too much. Alright, we can sign this. We can sign this biznatch. I'm all about signing the biznatches. Once again, we're using some Poscas, or not some, one Posca for deadass. Okay, let's show that well. Okay. This is where we're at. Alright, let's let that dry. Move on to the next card. Here's the dilemma that I have. I want to keep streaming after this card. Does it say how long I've been streaming? I haven't used the Instagram YouTube in a while. Oh, okay, the time's still up there though. Okay, so we'll be on for 34 minutes. almost 35. Okay, so it took me 35 minutes to ink that one card. How long did it take me to pencil it? But I would like to keep streaming. So that mean, what that mean? That mean the dilemma is, that means the dilemma is, I'm at a bind. The dilemma, I'm at a bind, guys. I have the last page of heavy metal to ink. I want to ink that to give some, so I can keep drawing. But I think that's too much of a spoiler if I did such a thing. Right? So if I don't ink that, what can I draw? I don't have a Sewer Boys thing to ink. And I'd very much rather ink than figure out pencils here. I don't know, maybe I think I get a little too self-conscious about it. But also it's just such a tedious process to get through, because I'm going back and forth, I'm staring at the page. There's no real drawing being happening, and whatever drawing is happening, it's not the final lines. Well, you know what I could do? I guess I could also draw on the online art jam board. Or we just cut this short. Ideally, I would do a 2 hour plus, or 2 hour at least minimal stream. And then head over to the online art jam Discord. The Ink and Drink Discord. What to do? This is 08. Let's see. That was a 08. Now we're going to go down to 03. The JG Art World. JG, are you in the chat? GG, I don't know what to do after this. After this trading card drawing. I'm spending way too much time on this thing. I don't know. I think I should just do this. It's too... I have the last page of the heavy metal comic to ink. That's too much of a spoiler to ink on your hoe. I really think so. I have nothing else to ink. I need to find something to ink. Give me some ink! What the heck should I do? I don't know what to do with my life. Thanks, JG. Yeah, giving this to an artist friend. They drew Chimera. And I drew a Predator for them. I drew a predator for that. GG, how have you been? I'm doing all right, just fixing some dinner. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Just thinking about, I have one last page to ink for heavy metal. After that, I have to scan and start coloring them. And then, hopefully, I think during that time, I can also start working on Sewer Boy stuff. Sewer Boys pages. So the boys, sewers boys. You like that sewers boys? Did you hide any secrets in your pages? No, did I? No, I didn't. There's nothing, I couldn't hide anything. Oh, I didn't think of to hide anything in the pages. You also need to get your pages going too? Yeah, I think, I don't think I know, because the comment was said earlier, Bob's going to be getting back on his Sewer Boys pages later tonight as well. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? This is what I'm thinking. I just end the stream. Man, I really wish I had something going. I just need to fucking schedule things out better. I wish I had something else to pencil, because this is the last thing. This, trading's cards. With the string. This is what we do now. Got the needed eraser. Got that needed that ass. You listen to the latest Off the Record World Record podcast? I did. That was alright. Not that many prank calls though. Well, they tried though. Last week's was last week's world record was good though. Wasn't it? Huh? No, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I think that one was good. I guess kept bullying Brendan last week. That was good. The Brent one from a while back. That was always good. Off the records with P Money and oh that one off the record. Who was the what special did they listen to? Is it the Chevy Chase one? I like off the record though. Those are ones that are always good. B Money and the old con man. I didn't listen to I don't think I listened to the National Lampoon. No, I missed that one. Did you like it? Was it good? Did you like it? They're usually good. And also, thank you for reminding me. I was running out of stuff to watch and to listen to. That's not funny. I just listened to it today on my walk. Oh yeah, how was it? Man, I haven't walked in a long ass time. Yeah, I need to fucking walk again. I need to walk again, guys. You liked it? It was funny. That's not funny. Or here's the other card. All right, what do I draw now? What do I draw now? Oh, here's something I can show. Jason Lego and I are going to be doing a show here in Burbank, JG. We're going to be in Burbank, California, January something. Hold on, let me find the info. I know Jason Lego posted about such a thing. Posted about such an event. everyone. Oh man, it's not even cropped correctly. Hey guys, if you're gonna post things on Instagram, make sure it's cropped correctly, okay? Okay, this one's a little bit better. Man, I don't want to bitch, so I won't. Nice, who is that? Oh, this is original. This is an original character from Final Fantasy 7. Oh, not 7. Final Fantasy 14. I did another one for the same customer. I think this one's of his friend, I believe, or his friend's character. But here's the event that we're doing. Do it all low tech right here. Comics and cocktails. TurtleCon happening January 25th, 2025 from 1 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. $10 admission. No address given. Which is one of my bitches. One of my bitches. Even in the description, the address has not been stated, so you're just gonna have to figure that out for yourself. Hopefully the address is in the description in the profile, and it's not. They don't want anyone going to the show. Pardon me, but they don't want anyone coming to the show. Pardon me. Here you go. I found it in another flyer for the same exact show. Hey, guess what? Post all of the info. If you have an event, here's a tip for everyone that's got to throw an event and is planning on sharing that info through a flyer on social media and maybe through many flyers on social media. Include all of the info. Bob, it's there. Burbank. Just drive around and you'll find it. Or you could do that too. You just drive up. Burbank's a fairly small city. You just keep driving around. Like, what does Burbank really have? Marriott by the airport. Bob Hope Airport. What else do they have? You get there. How do you even get to Burbank? I think it's through the 5. Just go down the 5, look for Burbank exit Burbank, and just drive around for a bit. Just a hilly area, a little bit. I think if you drive around there a little bit, you'll find Vivid Entertainment is there as well. Part of my French, but sacre blow my ass. But it's happening at the AKS Stages, 1101 West Isabel Street, Burbank, California, 91506. Oh, here's the other guest. Look, this one. Maybe they have different people making flyers for them, because this one contains all of the info. Well, let's go through it. Why don't we? Why don't we? Pardon my ass French. Tom Waltz gonna be there. Isaac Escorza, Esau Escorza, Ben Bishop, Luis Antonio Delgado, David Avalon, Mateus Santoluco, Corey Smith, Pharaoh Pe, Ernie Reyes Ernie Reyes Jr. Okay. Ernie Reyes Jr. is going to be there. Not Junior, but Jr. Jehusha Dallas. Jr. is Dallas, dummy. And Sierra Neely. Additional guest announcements soon. I heard there is a very special guest that's going to show up. And then here's all the other, who are these? The sponsors? Was it AKS Stages, Astronaut, Dragon Ball, and My Valley Pants? All right. Also, I just got the confirmation from Jason a few days ago that we are indeed in the show. So what's that mean? That means I will be making your flyer. I'll be constructing a flyer for the show as well. Best believe I'm gonna add all the info. Maybe I won't add all the guest info, but I'm gonna for sure add. Maybe I'll add the guest info in the smaller text, but for sure, bet your ass I'm gonna add Jason Lego's name and my name. Get it all big on that flyer. With that, with the address and the time. What is the address and the time? I don't know. I forgot. I think it's 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Oh no, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Oh, I'm spouting false information. Cannot be doing that, huh? That's worse than not having any info. Oh, but look at this. This one, guess what? This one doesn't have the time. Almost there. The other one has the time though. How about this one? Oh, this one has everything but the guest. What the heck? I can't. What am I always like? I'm sorry to complain, but a square flyer. What about a square flyer? A square blue? Crop proof. Oh yeah, that too, yeah. Some people don't believe in a square flyer. I've suggested that and they don't do it. But that's on them. I mean, they said like, hey, you can just look at it through a different screen and then you see the whole thing. I was like, yeah, but you get the whole thing without moving through a different screen's bam, and the first time you see it in the square flyer. Everything up top and everything on the bottom, that's superfluous background imagery, I consider. Well, Instagram did open up to different sizes past bigger than the square. It's still based on the square. What the hell are you talking about, Erwin? Here, I'll show you. I'll fucking show it to you. Look at your grid. Look at your profile page. Anybody's profile page. What is the grid? But a series of squares. Here, I'll fucking prove it to you. Look at this. Here's my flyer. Bam, right there. Look at that. You see all the info. Even though it's small, you still see all the info. Whose name do you see? You can even still see Jason's name. You see Monsters Inc. Bam, Variance Art Show. Right on top. The name of the show. Everything else is small, but all the info's there. Because we'll just go big. All the info's there. Bam. Look, I even do this. I even do this. And you see all the info. You want to see the whole flyer? Yeah, you can see the whole flyer. But if you want to zoom in, if you want to get a nice cropped in there, bam, look at that. Fundraiser, bam, it's all there. All right. Okay, Jason. So what I have to do? Oh, it's 1 p.m. to 7:30. Let me see if I remember the address. 1101 West something. Oh, come on. West Isabel. Preach on Toish. Do that here. Look, online art jam. Bam, in yellow. It's big. You can see it. You can see. You can still read it on this screen. I believe you can still read it on this screen. Oh, you can't read the other text. I guess you have to click it. Bam, and it's all right there. Oh, here you go. Here's all the superfluous. See how the back. This is all superfluous. It's all blurry. It's all abstract, so that you want to look at the middle the more distinct imagery, and you can see the legible text. You use your primaries, but the primaries are based on the CMYK colors and the and your K, your black, and then your white that is devoid of color. Even this is in square. The only thing that you can't get away with is like getting this thing covering up your text, all the Instagram stuff. Now you could crop your flyer to fit this, but why do that when you'd rather fill the whole square from left to right with the whole text? Because you're not going to see this when it's like this. This isn't cropped. I mean, this isn't cropped. I'm just like looking at my own goddamn flyers. Don't put the time over the foot of the turtle. Oh, you don't? I totally did not even realize that was happening. Let me go back onto it. Time of the turtle. I don't even know which flyer that was. What color was the flyer? Was it the blue one? The time of the turtle. Don't put the time over the foot of the turtle. The time over the foot. Oh, yeah. I know, it is hard to read too. There's like a very slight. Look how small that look how thin that stroke is. You gotta like thicken up that stroke. Thicken up that stroke. At least thicken up that stroke. But look, it's not even cropped correctly. Because it's happening in the year 2002 or 202. So it's just what we're doing now. We're just reviewing flyers. Red. No, it's red because it's Raphael. What else are we doing? How much time? We've already spent an hour and 18. Cheers. Did I draw it there? You ate thumbnail. It wasn't complete though. But I was like testing out some things for Sewer Boys. This page is 26. Page 26. It's where, what's his name? Sunspot? Damn, now I forgot his name. Sunfire. Sunfire? Yeah. Sunfire and Nightcrawler are fighting the birds. I was gonna turn them into like bestial, pterodactyl type reptile birds. But I was thinking of putting the bamfs in between panels. Also, I forgot to do this. But I was also thinking of having characters or birds poke through or under certain panels and over certain panels. So the imagery isn't contained inside the panels, but are going in and out of the gutters and onto other panels. It might. That means I need to have like a ratio of gutters being still gutters. Or not, I don't know. I think it's just gonna get too convoluted. Or maybe it just needs to be convoluted. And then at the bottom I was gonna have all in red, colored in red. I was gonna have Sunfire, Nightcrawler, Wolverine, and Banshee in the foreground. I think as busts in the foreground. And they're all in red. And then the rest of the team, Cyclops, Colossus, Storm, and Warpath, Thunderhawk in the background looking on. And Cyclops saying a little too nuts, because the previous page I had Cyclops looking at Banshee and Wolverine saying, these guys are nuts. And then on this page, Cyclops saying a little too nuts. And I was I'll want to also add, it might be small drawings though, but I want to add expressions on their face, on the other teammates' faces. All the guys in red, the 4 guys in red in the foreground are all gonna have like a sinister type looking face, no pupils in the eyes, all grinning, a disturbing grin. And I was gonna have Colossus in a disgusted look when he's looking at them. Storm in her stoic look, where she's above all else. She's a queen. She's a god. She's a queen god, a goddess. So the lower beings have no meaning to her. And then Cyclops with a concerned face. It's just a straight line for her mouth. And then Warpath, he has he's smiling at them because he kind of wants to join in. Wondering who will do a Savage Land crossover with these pages. I don't know. Sewer Boys 2 got my mind in the gutters. Sauron the pterodactyl dude. Yes, he is. Yeah, and then I'm still trying to think of, did I draw it? I drew it. I was thinking of doing, I forgot what page it is, but it's the page where you're fighting they're in mid-fight. Where's Krakoa? Professor X is facing off Krakoa. And did I draw it here? I knew I drew it somewhere. Oh, maybe I drew it. Polaris and Storm are connected through their mutant powers. Cyclops and Havoc are facing off over Polaris. I didn't draw the other thing though. It's probably drew it in too. Is it this? No. Oh, also, but then when I'm done with, when I am done with Sewer Boys, I'm probably gonna take all of January and February to get through it. But when I am done with that, I will be doing a story for Brunson's Ghost Map. Damn it, I drew that. How could I have not drawn that map? I know I did. Or maybe I drew it in the computer. Hope you get ready for that. Here's the and I was gonna do it I thought I drew it. I drew an X version though. Here is there's Krakoa facing off Professor X with Storm and Polaris connected through their powers, and then Cyclops and Havoc facing off each other. But I was gonna have it where, oh, I guess I could just draw a new one. I could just do it where it was gonna be an X. An X. Where, what was it gonna be? Oh, wow. Fucking. Damn it. So here's the panels. So you have Storm, Professor X, Krakoa, Cyclops, Polaris, then Havoc. So it wasn't really it was more of a pin-up silent story panel or page. And then in the fashion of an X, but then that would mean I have to like connect, bring these two panels a little bit closer so that this X is more prominent. But I also didn't want to do one, and that was just going to be straight up the characters too. But I did want to do another page where I substituted the characters. Like, yeah, we could have done a Sauron. I just don't know what the other page is. I just don't know what the other page is going to be. Brunson had some suggestions as well. They're good suggestions, but I kind of want to like see if there's anything else. So could there possibly be anything else for me to do? Damn, I thought I drew that X one somewhere. I think maybe the other one was starting to do X, and I started drawing other shit. But it did. Oh, here's the here's some other Cyclops drawing. And then here's the some preliminaries for the Macho Man eating a donut trading card commission, which Wes picked up earlier today. That one and the what was the other one, the Jason Mask from Kinnikuman trading card I picked up. So. There's a Batman. I don't know if I posted this. I think I did. Oh, here's Optimus Prime. And then these were two thumbnails for another trading card commission. This is Faden from the toy series of Galios. Man, I forgot this toy series name. I think I posted this already, but this is a copy of Evan Bisley. This one is too. of Simon Bisley's Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer. What I do want to do, I think I'll have to stream this next time when I feel like I have time to do it, is print out the blue line version of some comic and ink it. Another traded card thumbnail. This one was for Duck Girl. She's a DJ. She did a few of our Ink and Drink shows. Megatron. This was Snake Study for Death Fight Forever. Angriest Warrior. Oh, there's Bob's trading card right here. The Game of Thrones dragon. Oh, what else happened? Oh, there's still movement with Death Fight Forever, JG. There is still movement, there's still progression. Expect, I don't know if I could say Drogon. No, it's spelled dragon, Dragon. I don't know what Drogon is, what the heck that is. Dragon. Well, speaking of Death Fight Forever, here's some thumbnails that I totally forgot I did physically. I'm glad to hear it, Bob. Expect, I don't think I can say anything, JG, but expect mention of it soon. Yeah, and this is towards the end. This is kind of towards the end too. But it's thumbnails, and like you don't really know like who's who. So I think this is fair to show. It's so loose, like you don't even know what the hell's going on. I mean, you can kind of tell. You can see that guy is doing something. It looks like he's in frustration. I honestly hope he looks like he's in frustration. Oh, and these two pages are the same page. Two faces facing off, looking at each other. Two faces looking at each other. Very similar, but also different. I know I used this for the final. I used this for the final. This for the final. I think this was pretty much the final page, except for this panel. This panel was a little. This panel. Oh, this. It was these two panels were a combination. It was close up of this, and some other stuff happening in the background. I put a little bit of space behind him so that something else could be happening in the background. Spoiler alert! Can I just do this? What's this? What's this, huh? Let's just go backwards. Oh, I have to make sure that I can show all the stuff there. Oh, the bad thing is that the light is behind the sketchbook when I zoom. So cool, nothing ever goes right. some gesture, quick single-minute drawings. I need to practice more of this again. Someone's thumbnail when I was watching a writer interview. That was the podcast. They used the author's one of his photos for the thumbnail. It's like, let me just draw this out since, you know, gotta be doing something. And then when did I do this? I think I was like, these were 1 minute, and then some of these were 2 minute, and I considered the 2 minute as 1 minute, so I still did it in a 1 minute thing. And while I was done with the 1 minute, I decided to draw a Hellboy and a portrait of Hellboy. Oh, no, not from life. It was a YouTube video. I forgot what video. I was trying to look for a particular video where you would draw with the artist, and they would have their drawing right next to the reference, and so you could be looking at the reference, and there's also a stopwatch too, so you could be drawing with them while looking at that reference. And now I don't remember what the name is, and I looked through my subscriptions, I don't see them posting. No, so these were from photos. All of these are from photos. Yeah, I want to go to Electron, but you know, I can't. I don't have a car. I'm not gonna pay just to go do Electron. Storm, cool style. Manga, cool style. What's this? This is preliminaries, figuring out trading card for Wolverine. I ended up doing this one. This is just random. I think I was like explaining the white over black over white. This one again was another thinking of Alex Toth. White shapes over gridded background, where the grid is a city, and the four shapes would then be people occupying that space. So then now those four shapes are easily readable against that gridded black background. Get your family to post for you. Oh shit, that's okay, this is fine. More Death Fight Forever preliminary stuff. I wish I went with that. I ended up going with something closer to these two. That's what I should be doing. I should be looking at this before. Oh, we saw this already. There's me some villains. I don't even know what I was doing with this. I think this is another example I did on a live stream, but I forgot what. What it was, unless I was doing something with this. I don't think so. I don't remember. This is for Skinner's comic, Morgog, some random character. I don't think it's spoiler or anything, but I laid out his Morgog comic. I forgot how many pages it was, but it was a lot of pages. From what I can remember, it was a lot of pages. Another ET bar snake. Oh, these were from a live stream. I remember that. This is Jay Lee copies. I think this is the cover of Spider-Man facing off Iron Fist. And then an interior page, I think, of the Spider-Man, that same Spider-Man comic. This one is of Iron Fist. Total request live. I snuck a whip in there? Where did I sneak a whip? Where? Oh, and the Morgog thing? Did I forgot? I forget. So much things. This is another live stream. Akuma, Noid, Angriest Warrior. I don't know who that guy is. Oh, then these two are from the reference poses. Hellboy. Shadow. I think we've seen all these already. Oh. Line contour of a Frank Frazetta painting. It's the Snow Vikings one. I think these were 1 minute. They could be longer, but I think they're 1 minute. But I inked it, so they're a little bit more refined. Katsuya Hirata. Nirasawa, Nina Delano. These were studies. See, both of these pages were Alex Toth studies. Look how much black is on this page. That's a silhouette. These are almost all silhouettes. Grid. Y'all like grids, right? Oh, and then this was figuring out the space for the art show, for the variants art show, but I did this after they hung this stuff up. They took a while figuring out. Roshi and Mike were, they said they figured it out, but during the hanging of the pieces, they were still trying to figure things out. It's like, we should do it like this, but I didn't want to say. I don't want to stir controversy. This is older now. Wait, did I do that? Oh, this, yeah, I tried doing it again. I figured it out. It took me a while. It took me a while to figure it out too. That's why I did it afterwards. Oh, that's it. Oh, these are really old. These are in the Gangsters Boyz art book. That's how old these are. I started this in 2020. This is supposed to end in 2024, but still have a good number of pages left. More than 10? Around 10? We got this. We got these done. It's an hour and 46 minutes for this stream. What I'm going to do now is continue to finish the last page with the heavy metal comic. And then try to stay up for anyone hanging out on Discord. But what I'm really gonna do is play some Street Fighter on Fightcade. Oh shit. JG, I saw your message and I fell asleep and I woke up and I said like, well, why am I messaging you now? Because I'm awake and he's probably sleeping. I got a few more days for what? Just need to get the heavy metal page done. Ah! Oh, here, I'll be a bad boy. I'm gonna show you those heavy metal pages. I won't show you the last page though. Okay. At least I won't do that. Okay. Well, at least I will do that. Oh, a few more days left, right? I get it. I get it. It's my fault, huh? Oh, how do I do this? This is the farthest I can go. Believe you me, this is the farthest I can go. Shit, believe you me, this is the farthest I could go. So here's the I'm gonna try to figure out where another place to print these. This is the pinup I did for Monsters Inc. or pinup book. I have thought of and spoke with Philip on other ideas of how to go about any other possibilities of doing this book. I don't know. It was a brief chat about it, and nothing serious came out of it. I was coloring these, but I just never finished coloring them. They're gonna be flats anyways. Brunson's, here's Brunson's Bone Grinder character I did a pinup for. And then here's all of the all of page 25, which we're getting two more versions, one from Bill McAvoy and the other one from Randolph Murray. Randolph's page is looking really good. Bill's pages look good too. This series of pages is great. Oh, here we go. And Snake, right? This pages thing for heavy metal, right? I won't go closer. This is as close as I'll get, so it's not as, it's less spoilery. I mean, but you can kind of tell what the heck's going on. I'm not really totally convinced that I pulled this silhouette off. This was supposed to be a silhouette of these statues. But hopefully there's enough round repetition that this is readable. And if it's not, then go fuck yourself, you know? This one, this L-shape panel was stolen from Frank Thorne, who did a lot of these L-shaped patterns. I was watching a video of people looking at Frank Thorne's stuff. I didn't notice the L shape. I was like, oh, that works perfect for this. Because in the script, our time traveler gets caught by these reptilian creatures, and they start dragging him, bringing him towards the altar under the asteroid that we saw earlier. And I just thought it would work well as like it's almost its own panel from left to right, but because it's connected down to here with this empty space, this reads as one scene where he's continuously being dragged from the second panel to the third, but even more so because there's a little strain on this guy. Then we have the high priest pointing to the altar. There is no dialogue here, so all of this stuff was in the script. I just had to push it more visually, where in the script he said that the script by Cody Goodfellow, the script had the high priest ordering the other reptilian monks to bring the time traveler to the altar. How do I do that without words? Just make them point at the altar twice. This is pointing, and it's here solid. Like, he's not pointing at anything else because this is so fucking solid in silhouette that he can only be pointing at this. Even the asteroid is pointing at it 3 times. Here, it ends here. It ends at the corner. And then you have this action scene here. Characters are popping out of the panel just to make it a little bit more dramatic. Strong through line here of the swoosh of the blade. And the hands coming off out of the panel. This is like, I haven't done this before, and I haven't done this before too. This one I'm happy how this turned out. This one's fake though, because this one is supposed to be the high priest getting angry at the time traveler. These two reptilian creatures were supposed to be scurrying away, but they're more like just posed in the front down here, so they didn't know where else to put them. So it's more abstract as for this setting, or the setup of this panel. It's more abstract. It's just really just showing reactions rather than characters, in a environment. Just so that I sacrificed this panel just so that I can have the circular panel of the time traveler, and then having this curved what do you call it? I guess panel going to here. Red book. Oh, thanks, Bob. Those statues are creepy. Thank you. Oh, sorry for not getting to the comments. Excellent stuff. Thanks, JG. Definitely a heavy metal worthy. Thank you, Bob. JG, I think you nailed it. It reads really well. Thanks, JG. Am I seeing some DeLuca on the? Yeah, this is. I'm doing the DeLuca here. Doing the DeLuca because, your spoiler alert, he's time traveling. So since he's time traveling, I think he's in the script. It said that he's going through not a whirlpool, but like a portal, time portal. And I was thinking, like, how do you visualize going through time? I just basically just thought of him as an astronaut traveling through space being time. So just have him tumbling down, because our eyes are going to go down. So if he's going down, he should be tumbling in a sort of fashion. But as he's tumbling towards the end, he catches himself that when he lands to his destination, he is fully planted, surrounded by plants, being fully planted. Okay, and then again trying to bring in the Toth, and this one I stole. This is totally Topi right here, which I brought over to these sections. Where Toth wouldn't do. I don't think he would do this. Where there's more. These are like palm tree leaves, and they're rendered a little bit more distinctly. I don't think Toth would have done that. I think Toth would have just made this whole thing a single black shape. But this one, I saw it in the Toth book. I was like, let me replicate that. And if I can replicate that, and I chose to have it rendered in such a way just to give some detail. I can't get away from not doing detail. Also, since if I'm rendering this, I don't, and I could have rendered shadow contrast on this time traveler in this section. There's no hatch marks here. There's no shadow here. So it's just, so when these are colors, it's going to be straight, just flat colors on these things. The only thing that's fully rendered is the helmet. And because those things are fully rendered with more black, then it's easily readable, or it's the first thing that you notice. So that also will help the DeLuca effect. It'll also help with the motion. It'll also help with identifying where the character is in orientation. The head is up, the legs are on the bottom. The head is sideways, the legs are on the side. Again, the opposite. The head is sideways, legs are on the side. Oh, what else? And then also the pointing of the leaves is pointing down. The leaves are pointing towards the middle, towards this character. These leaves are framing our time traveler here, giving some I don't want to, it's kind of dramatic, but not really dramatic, but just a flare of sorts. It's not just totally all black. Just give it a little bit of flair with the lighter leaves, so that it also like brings it a directional into the time traveler here. So it's all, so not only is he framed, there's also directional points that he is planted here. And originally when I inked this, I was almost going to do a value from light to dark, but since we already had smoke happening here, I just brought the smoke over here and just blacked it out, so that the smoke is giving us our clue to let us know that this is still happening in the same place. I'll be coloring this too, JG. Yeah. And here's a. Let me pause that to see. Last page. That's it. I've seen this stuff already. Oh, I don't think I've shown this on the stream. I think it's safe. These are two designs that never that was client work. They're going to be used for apparel, and they ultimately did not. Thank you, JG. Then here's I'm selling this page, or this double page spread, 500. These two, I guess I'm selling these two, but I am holding them for Philip. So next time you see Philip, tell him to hurry up and pick the Papa pieces he wants. Gumby, last page of Gumby. Another Philip, holding for Philip. Gumby. Psycho Gorman pages. I don't know why I don't sell this stuff. I'm ready to sell these. They're ready to go. This is the first story I did with was it the first story? I think the second story I did for Cody Goodfellow, heavy metal writer I'm working with. Also, this is no hidden secret right here on this info. Cody Goodfellow is also an editor at Heavy Metal. On the Discord, Cody has stated that he is looking for talent for the book. So if you guys want to hit him up and send him your website or Instagram for him to look through, there you can do that. I am also aware that, oh look, it's another astronaut guy. This astronaut guy's in Cody Goodfellow. People in suits. Space suits. Well, this is more of a diving suit because he's underwater. He's submersed in some liquid of a sort. Spinal cord weapon pads. My mom ordered Psycho Gorman. Never arrived. Oh, dang, that sucks. Did she answer the survey? That's from Kickstarter, yeah? Make sure she answered the survey for the address. Make sure I answer the survey for the address. You can. Is this gonna get me in trouble? No, it can't get me in trouble because it's their job. You can look up Andy Belanger, Belanger. I'll pull up the Instagram. He is the one that is running Lethal Comics, who published Psycho Gorman. And hopefully he can help you out too. I don't know how busy his DMs are. Or you know what? If you think that's too forward, then you can also hit up Lethal Comics. Ooh, Bob, you're already following. Send them a DM. Richie, this spinal cord whip thing. Just looking at it. Bitch, open up. This is from the last King Kong versus Godzilla movie. Kong versus Godzilla movie. The Scar King, the red ape, giant ape. I'll get more involved with her resolving it. I think it was after Kickstarter, but we'll look into it. Oh, okay. I'm not saying it's their fault. First of all, I don't know. I should have sold these pages. Or made these pages available for sale. The rendering on that, I should do that after during when these were being dispersed. Oh, here's a spoiler. This page was done for our Exquisite Corpse comic on Discord. That was page 2. First page was Quartacular. Quartacular had to couldn't continue this project. It's in other hands now, not my hands. Not my hands. It's in someone else is going to be taking care of this, but I think they're trying to also get stuff ready too. Now I don't know if I have access to the first page or not. If I do, I can give that to the person running this project. I don't know if the person said who they were who's running this project. Aaron, it's me, Adam. If you remember from a couple months back, these are awesome. Sorry, Adam, I don't remember, but thank you for watching, and thank you for the compliment. But when I was talking about this with the person running it, I did suggest like you could just use this as the first page because this stemmed from Corsagular's last page where he had this character. But I think we can at least... Corsagular is part of the Super Boyz 2 project, so maybe we can get him to resubmit his page for it. Quark posted yesterday only to defend Aquafina. Oh yeah, you remember. I did see that. Aquafina. I mean, her name is Aquafina. These are 9x14 pages. Or these are 11x17 sheets with the drawings at 9x14 because I was trying to get this done as fast as I could. Because how many pages did I do? This was 15 pages. It's just a 15-page story. I did this in 2021. I was still trying to figure out, I was still trying to figure out comics, but I was still really trying to figure it out here. I kind of wish I drew it bigger, but these are all already done. There's a bunch of stuff there's stuff that I like, and there's other stuff that I don't like. She has a fist. You can't even see it. And it's supposed to be in silhouette, and the fist is in silhouette, so it should be easy to read, yet it's not. I do like the directional thing happening here with the dog, letting you know that it's going left to right. All right. I do like that the character's looking down, so that we go down to the last panel. I kind of like this. I wish there was more that I did in the background. I wish I did some erratic stuff in here as well. This one I was like really cognizant of giving space for the word balloons, which meant that I was limited in the space that I had to draw, which also meant that I didn't have to draw on the whole panel, but whatever I did draw, I had to make it count. This one is almost not the same panel. It's not a panel divided. The shape is divided. It's the same shape, but it was supposed to just show you the transformation of it. Okay, why am I going through this stuff? I do this stuff like over and over and over. Multiple stripes. Here's some friends. This is June. This is Bodak. This is Daniel Toledo. This is Hiroshi. Dang, I forgot this guy's name. That's that Last Supper. That's that Last Supper, Aquafina. But notice how very the characters are always facing us. This one, I mean, I can't do anything about it. This is supposed to be the Last Supper, and I gotta stay with what was there. But a lot of the times with this thing, the characters are always facing us. And now I'm trying to like not do that as much. Although in this one, I mean, you still have this is the Jesus character. The Jesus like facing her. This is Judas Judas is walking away. His face is still, although it's in profile, it's still looking back at us, at us in the camera. I should have just had him walk. I should have just had him face the way he was, in the direction that he was walking. Let's hear it again. Look at this. I mean, you had the back of Jesus here, but this character's facing us. These characters are facing us. These characters again facing us. These characters are facing us. These characters are facing us. I wasn't playing in the space. I wasn't considering the space in 3 dimensions. This is obviously in 3 dimensions because it's going towards. This is just perspective here, but this character, even if there's perspective, the characters are still facing us. I did utilize the perspective where I silhouetted the characters in the background so that there's like a depth there. But again, it's like this was almost like theater placement. Characters in the foreground, background in the back. Characters in the foreground, background in the back. This one's like black, black dark space theater where it's just the characters, no background. Characters in the foreground, background in the back. The composition is nice, right? You got an empty space here so that they fill it in, and then the background fills up the rest of the space. Yeah, okay. The Jack Kirby thing happening here where it's open panel, becomes open panel, and they're surrounded, enveloped by the energy that's open. An open panel now. Okay, you got the vanishing point in the panel, so that when it bursts out, it fucking bursts. But again, figures in the foreground, planted on the ground. Okay, see this versus, let's see what it is now. Okay, let's see. What is the page? I don't know. Okay, let's just do this page. See, but here's like something I was like trying out thing. Having a character pop out of its own panel to point at the next panel because they're telling a flashback. Oh. But you can see like this versus this. The white on black on white on black. The silhouettes. Using the silhouette to define this action, this event. Having the character in perspective to show us 3D space. No real vanishing point, but if we can pick out a vanishing point, we could say that it's pointing from here to out there. Directionals with the birds flying at the head, with the head breaking up this line here. Look at the use of black. Sparse, predictable. Windows are black, the doorway it's black, shadow black. This one kind of works. This whole thing should have been black though. This whole character should have been black in a black silhouette, where it would help pop this character out more. This could have been in silhouette, or maybe the background back here could have been in black silhouette, yet it wasn't. I could have added some stuff here to help bring directional down, but I didn't. Black is used here to fill in the costume of this character. Okay, that's fine. black in the inside here, but that is just there. I should add some black under the neck to act as threes, and maybe a little bit more black down here to push it out. Black down here too to push this out. But this is strong. See, here's the silhouette. Like this one, like I just knew the costume was just gonna be black. They use a contrast really striking. How long do pages take you? I know 4 they should have. Only it's. Oh, now I forgot which panel. This. Oh, this page. Yeah. Thanks. How long do pages take me? Probably takes me. It probably takes me 8 hours to lay out and pencil, and then probably another 8 hours. Maybe I can do it in 6 to 8 to more hours to ink a single page. I'm trying to slow down a little bit with my inking. Oh, look at this too. When I did I did a similar page in the. It's not in there. No, I did a similar page like this in Death Fight Forever. I just lost what I was thinking of. But at least with this stuff too, with these pages too, I knew to move the camera in and out. Mid shot, space for dialogue, mid shot again, space for dialogue. But again, these characters are always facing us. There could have been a turn here to make him more imposing over our Jesus character. This is fine. This is fine. Close up. Bam. What's close up of this? Bam. And now we have to close up. That's fine. I think this is fine too. Room for dialogue. This is fine too, because then now we have full body shot. The camera's pulled all the way back. Our ground line. I always like doing this. I think I do it too much, but I just like using it. The bottom of the panel acting as our ground, and then having the character down here. In between them framing this character. But always, the character's always facing us. This one, reaction to that, but character's facing us. That's the thing that I noticed that I need to stop. I need to stop trying to do that. No, I can't help it. Do I do it here? I think I do it in here too. Maybe that's just a thing. Facing us. Okay, backed away. This is facing us. This not facing us. Facing us. Not really facing us. Showing us more of the environment, I guess. Just can't help it. Maybe that's just part of it. See, but this one's facing away, still in the middle. You have all of these facing us, but then you have these guys not facing us, creating that circle, even though we don't see a circle. See, is there more facing us? Not facing us? Okay. Facing us is very theater. There always has to be facing us. Is there a way to not face us? Not facing sideways. Kind of facing us. Facing us, facing sideways, looking away, looking at something. If it's not facing us, then it's looking at something. Not if it's not facing us, it's looking at something. This is facing us. This is facing us. The body is facing us, but not this is facing down. All right. I've done enough. Where's the cards? Where's the cards? One last look at the cards. I think that's it. We've done our job. Yeah, thanks, Collector Express. The use of contrast really striking. Thank you, Adam. Only 8 for pencil. Damn, I need to work on my efficiency. I want to say 8, but it is probably more. Inking, I want to say 8, but I know it's probably more. So there's some pages that I can do within 8 hours. 8 hours for pencils, 8 hours for inks. I always overthink too much when I'm doing that stuff. When I'm penciling in, I'm always thinking too much when I'm penciling, and I think less, but still a lot when I'm inking. The pencils obviously help alleviate from figuring out what to do next. But once I start inking, obviously in inking mode, and that's when I think of other things that's not penciling, like how thick should I make these lines, or this line that I'm currently inking? How thin am I gonna make this line that I'm currently inking? And I'll be thinking of other areas of the drawing that I'm not inking at the same time too. When I'm drawing this stuff, if I'm drawing these lines with a certain micron, then I know that the background's going to be a different size micron. Which helps me figure out, do less thinking. If these lines are a 0.3 on the character, then I know this is going to be a 0.1. Whenever I'm drawing, I'm always trying to one up myself, and I just keep adding. I'll do that too. And that's when I'll think of the black silhouette stuff that'll like strip me down from overthinking and over adding. If I can add that silhouette thing, if I can add a silhouette section, then that means I can be detailed in another section. That's the thought I was having doing these currently. This is silhouette, this is silhouette, and this is silhouette. I can be super detailed in the dinosaur. I can be detailed in the comet, because that's what you're going to be looking at too. The silhouettes act as a frame for me, or for the page, and as direction too, because this is a through line. This is a through line. This is a line. This is a line. The thing that's breaking up this line is this character, and that I can put all the detail. I can put all that detail. These characters are in the background. Let's just silhouette them out. Don't need detail because they don't matter. They're in the script, so we need to see them. Do they play a huge role in the story? No. Plants, volcanoes, mountains. Yeah, we need to see that stuff. Do we need to see the detail? No, we just need silhouette. We can spend less time looking at this. We can spend more time looking at this. And then story-wise, narrative, what is this character looking at? But this. And then when we really left to right, top to bottom, we're immediately looking at this. So then when our eyes move left to right, top to bottom, left to right, even this character is looking at that. So we know that's important. Good to know the feelings feature. Well, whenever I'm drawing, silhouette. I always try to use silhouette as much as I can. No silhouette. Why? Because I don't need to. Not for this panel. Let's show everything. Now, what's showing everything? I'm only showing one character here in this panel. Full body shot, not close up. We'll detail as much as we can. Don't need to render shadow because we're just putting detail. Can I put shadow? Yeah, of course I can put shadow. This is the only thing that's rendered in black. What's it, the cloth or whatever, the wrap around the head. But the wrap around the head is really just framing the character's face. I'm embarrassed to say I barely fathom composition. Oh, I always try to think of composition. This is what helps me too, these guidelines. You're not going to see any of this when this gets printed, but I use this thing. This comet, or this asteroid, I keep calling it a comet, it's an asteroid, dummy. This asteroid is hitting this guideline. It's being divided by the gutter line here. Right near the middle. What else? The hard part of this the Pachycephalosaurus is hitting this guideline. The beak is hitting the gutter. The curve of the back is not hitting it, but it's following along with this curved guideline. This character here, it's almost at the center point, but at the center point of these two lines, these two guiding lines, sitting it there, was touching it. This part of the tail is hitting this guideline. What else do we have? You have these guidelines here meeting here, which holds this hand. Again, here, these two guidelines are hitting this. That's touching this character. Also utilizing these guidelines to help point with the explosion of the dinosaur, to point towards this. And then again, this tail pointing to the next panel. This tail pointing to the next panel. Rule of thirds. Oh yeah. See, but even like these guidelines too. This is for me. I mean, these guidelines were printed on the is the template that I use when I'm drawing this stuff. But yeah, you're not gonna see this. Even here, look at these. Some of these lines hit that guideline, but this not gonna get printed. I'm hoping. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but it's like a subconscious thing I think is happening when it's, what JG said with rule of thirds. I think our eyes just have, our brains have a sense of these things. So when you touch on it, it will just work. And it also helps with composition. Because I need this stuff. If I would start out blank, dude, I would go back and forth with the thumbnails on how big panels should be. This one now, this tells me this is the same size. This size of panel would work in a 9 panel grid. Even this too. Look, see, I put the start of the division from this side of the gutter, from this corner down to the middle. Collector. Oh, I tried the joined link Discord and it no longer works. Oh, what? Where did you join it? Where did you hit the link from? Interesting. These are all preset. Yeah, a friend gave me this template, and it helped so much with composition because it's almost limiting me on what to do. Oh, here, look at that. The only bad thing, because it's limiting in such a way, is that sometimes there's a risk of mirroring within a panel. But that risk of mirroring reminds me not to do that. So if you have this mountain, the one in the video description, are you serious? Okay. What the fuck? Thanks, Collector. I'll put a link in here. So you have this hitting this line, and this line hits in the middle, and if we keep following that line, it goes down to here. So this line is hitting this dinosaur. So this is an almost equal distance to this. But what I made sure not to do is have this, which sits right directly on that guideline. I made sure not to have this neck ride that guideline. So this neck is outside of the guidelines here. So the guideline is dividing the neck. If I wanted to mirror it, bam, right there, it'll tell me, it shows me how to mirror it. But you don't want to totally mirror something. I also will try to, well, sometimes I will do this where it just rides on the guideline. I'll do the opposite, where I'll have a section overlap the guideline, but just be near it enough that it hits the guideline or is near the guideline. See again here, there's the guideline here. This plant overlaps it. So now these two are almost equal distance, which makes it look weird, but then once you pull it out, you're not really looking at it. and it kind of it keeps it. Oh, come on. Oh, what the heck? It gives me direction, yeah. Oh, now it's all blurred. Oh, there you go. That's crazy. I don't understand why the link doesn't work. I got you, Collector Express. What the heck? Okay. Why isn't the link? Did the link fucking change? No. No. Did someone, I think someone changed it. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. I hit edit. Look. God damn. Oh wait, can you see that? Oh, I can't even see my own OBS. I hit edit and this was set to 7 days. I hit never, generate new link, and it's gonna revert back. It happened before, it's gonna do it again. Because I don't understand why it expires yet. We had 3 people. We had like 3 people, well no, 2 people this month, 3 people last month join. How does that happen when the link expires in 7 days? How did they join? It's happened before too, JJ. I don't know why. I always change it back. It's like, I don't know if like there's another mod doing it. I don't think there's another mod doing it, because why would there be another mod changing the link? But I remember when I was doing it before, I always had to change it back to never. So now that means I had to change. Oh, God damn it, I gotta change everything else. Fuck. Now I don't know what I have to change it to. Okay, so I changed. See, now I gotta change it to every other fucking YouTube description. Are you fucking serious? Do it for that. I gotta do it for the Inca Drink Discord, the Inca Drink Instagram. Where else do I have to do it? The link tree. No, I changed the link already, so it's not gonna work in the link tree. You go try it. I should end this now because I'm doing things that you can't even imagine. You can't see on the screen because well, I can't. Can I even do it because I'm already in here? So how come this one works? What the fuck? Wait. God damn it. It's stupid. I hate this thing. Yeah, I know. I made it. Oh, you're telling them. Try this. I can't use it because I can't use this thing because I'm in here already. but that one seems to work. Oh wait, what about this one? Oops. Oh, this is the same for me. All right. I'm going to change all the links now, or all the Discord links. But thank you all for watching. Oh, yeah, let's see this one too. Bash. Hey, Bash. Also, collector, I already forgot your name, but thank you for having Brunson on. I caught that. He did when Brunson was done with your stream, he went to he did another live stream to promote that Kickstarter that he was promoting. So he's working hard on what he does and what he is doing. Shit, I'm gonna give him the job of changing these links. I'm just kidding. There is, I mean, he's working on several comics. I know that now. He has a Detective Pickle. He has his Ghost Man. He has his Bone Grinder. And the little birdie told me that he's working on another book with one of our friends as the writer. Guess who? Not me. It is not me. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next time. God damn it, I have to change all these links now. That's great. That's fucking great. Goodbye, thank you. Oh, goodbye, thank you.